Hippos kill 500 people per year. These fucking things weigh up to 4,400 pounds. They're twice as deadly as lions, and the second deadliest mammal. First deadliest mammal is guess what?
Another human?
Yeah, human beings are the first deadliest mammal. The second
Spoiler
deadliest
alert.
mammal is a hippo, but they only kill people in Africa. But I did see this story of this woman from Tampa, Florida. She goes on a trip to Africa, and they go on a beginner's canoeing trip.
Okay.
Canoeing trip for beginners on this river in Africa.
Uh-huh.
When next thing she knows, her and her husband are launched into the air where she could see the water and her feet and everything as she was launching up in the air and then falling back down into the water, having no idea what the fuck happened. She hits the water. She swims to the surface, sees her husband already making his way towards the shore. She's like right behind. She was actually in front of him because she got launched in front of him, but he was booking it towards the shore. So she goes to swim towards the shore. She's jerked under the water, thrashed around side to side, but she's a amateur scuba diver. So she was like, I've always been told that whenever shark bites somebody to just relax, just let it do its thing, and then hold your breath, and just, pray or whatever.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to punch the shark in the nose.
Yeah, I mean, if you can, but I don't think you're punching, I don't think sharks weigh 3,000 fucking pounds.
I don't know what they weigh, but
I don't know. But
you ain't doing anything to a hippo.
no. And a hippo is like just nothing but muscle. I mean, they call it
They probably
a
wouldn't
hippo.
even feel it if you hit it underwater. They're not even going to feel
A shark
it.
only really weighs, a great white, 1,200 to 2,400 pounds.
Yeah, so this is like 3,000 pounds. And they're hippo means horse, water horse, essentially. So anyway.
Hippopotamus.
So it mauls her up really good. They take her to like I don't know, I forgot, I don't know,
hospital in a tent.
Zambia or something, or Zambia. They take her to Zambia, and she's got to do all
Known
these
for their
surgeries,
advanced hippopotamus treatments.
right? And she's just got all these puncture wounds, and it's crushed like everything in her leg. So anyway, she ended up having, I don't know, 17 something surgeries or over the course of a couple of years. She had to have skin grafts. They had to redo the plate because the one that they did in Zambia was not fucking right or something.
It was probably made from Coke bottles that they assembled left over on the streets.
But then the only other article that really pertains to the United States and hippos, besides a woman from the United States. And by the way, surviving a hippo attack is one of the very few rare things that you can survive. They said that hippos, when they attack you, they're just going to kill you. They're not there
Can
to
survive
do
or you
anything
can't
else.
survive?
Very rarely does anybody ever survive
Oh,
a
yeah.
hippo
Okay,
attack.
gotcha.
There's very few stories about people surviving, and they kill fucking people
Hippos
all
like
the
to
time.
start what they finish.
Yeah, and it's only most of the time that they kill people is mainly inside of the water. By the way, these fucking things can bite at a crocodile in half. There are reports and sightings of them biting full-grown crocodiles in half. They have these front teeth that are made to just destroy things. They're not for eating or for anything else. They're just for killing shit. And most of their attacks happen with people in boats. So these fucking things will flip a boat and then kill everybody that falls out of it.
Do you think that they know that there's people in it because they've adapted to know, oh, there's a boat, that means lunch? Or
No,
do you think
because-
that they think it's some type of animal?
No, so listen to this. So this is another crazy thing. They're very territorial. They're one of the most territorial animals, but their territory consists of being in the water, and it's a very large territory.
If you're in the water, you're in my territory.
Yeah, it's fucking
Between the snails and the hippos, I'm never going in, and the penis fish.
yeah,
I'm never
essentially,
going in the water again.
If you can see a hippo,
It's called a kangaroo, by the way.
Kangaroo.
you're
Good
in
thing.
its.
Good thing it'd be hard to find my hole.
But do you know how they mark their territory? You know how most animals pee on stuff?
Piss and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, this motherfucker shits and then spins its tail like a propeller of an airplane and throws the shit everywhere. That's
Dang,
how it marks
I thought
its
rhinos
territory.
did that as hippos, huh?
Yeah, hippos, they freaking wave their tails around and they do it. And now I don't think that they're known for necessarily eating people. But they have there has been cases where they have vomited up humans.
Whoa.
Yeah. Or something like that. So
Crazy.
but anyway, in the United States, some dumbass went into, and this is, you can get the video on YouTube, but he was at the Los Angeles Zoo and he climbs over the fence of the hippo exhibit, climbs over another fence.
What is wrong with these people?
Stalks up on the back of this hippo, smacks it on the ass, runs up, jumps both fences, does like a celebratory dance. This guy is like, he looks like a basketball player, actually. He's like super tall and everything, but he like does this like stupid dance. Like he's so excited that he just slapped. Everybody else is like looking at him like, what the fuck? And then the guy took off running through the zoo. He was later
Hippos
caught.
are fast, aren't they?
Yeah, bro. They can run 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, dude. They
18
run
to
faster
20.
than me.
Average human speed, what is that?
I think it was like 7 or 8 miles an hour.
Yeah, if you're cruising.
And these things can run. So
6.5 to 8 miles per hour.
yeah. So what did I say? It's between 7 and 8. I was pretty close.
Yeah, you were
I
right.
think I was pretty close. But here's a cool story about hippos, and then we'll move on because it's not really something that cops have to worry about. But there's this dude in South Africa who this guy
This picture.
he rescues a baby hippo and he names it Humphrey. This guy's name is Els. Now Els is 40 years old. He adopts his hippo,
Listen,
names
man,
it
you're not
Humphrey.
changing evolution and taming a hippo, bro.
Yeah. Now, do we have that picture of Els riding this 2,000-pound beast?
It's up.
He's up there.
You got it up now, so you can see on the screen. Follow us on YouTube.
Looks like he works at an oil change place.
Right.
What's that shirt?
He keeps this thing like in his yard. He's known for riding it like a horse, where he just gets on the back of it and rides this damn thing around. Well, Mr. Els, that didn't last all that long because he ends up going missing. And when an ambulance, so somebody calls, he did an article, and he says in the article, it's the Daily Mirror, where he says, this hippo is like a son to me. He says, it's a little bit dangerous, but I trust him with my heart that he will not harm anybody.
What is that?
I can swim with him. I can go in the water. He allows me to get on his back. I ride him like a horse. He swims with me. He's like a son to me. Next article, an ambulance spokesman told Daily Mirror that paramedics found Els immersed in a river and had been bitten several times, nearly in half, by the 2,000
By his adopted son.
hippo. Which we've got more stories. We've got more stories tonight of people getting fucked up by these pets. Listen, I want you guys to learn from these stories. Like, these are animals. Like, if we haven't learned anything, you don't own tigers, you don't own lions, unless you're willing to get bit or die.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this clip of the Failure to Stop podcast. If you like the show, the clips that you're seeing here, you can listen to the full episode wherever podcasts can be found. Be sure to drop that 5-star rating and a review on Apple Podcasts. And if you want to connect with us on social media, look for Failure to Stop, whatever platform you're on.